Alright, so I started a new captain. I literally just started him, and I just went through a little introduction with Strider running through. He got me out of prison or out of jail, and then that was it. I haven't done anything on this character, so I wanted to start a new character. I've never played a captain before, and we're gonna see how this goes. So I've always wanted to make a captain, and yeah. So I haven't even done any quests. I just did the one quest getting out of the introduction instance. So, all right. So I wanted to go over a couple of these skills. So this is called Battle Shout. It's got a 40 millimeter. It says an attack that triggers a battle readied state, enables you to do more damage. So it does 7 to 10 light damage, and then it increases my melee damage and tactical damage by 25%, which is crazy. So I can shout that at a character or at a opponent, um, and then that gives me increased stats. So this is Devastating Blow, a very damaging melee attack with increased crit damage. It requires this battle readied state. So um, I have to, in order to do this second skill, I have to do this one here. Crit attacks deal greater damage, of course. Battle hardened, 20% outgoing healing modifier, and then minus 10% incoming melee range and tactical damage. So that's good. And then this battle cry, rallying cry, I should say. Um, it's a healing capability. It does 12 to 17 morale initially, and then 1 morale every 3 seconds for 15 seconds. So 5 over that 15 seconds. And then this is a melee attack that can't be blocked or parried. So um, that's just a normal attack. So I think we can start here. So Strider told me to go and talk to um, Intro to Captain Brackenbook. I am worried for Amdir and worried for Archet. I must find the real Mr. Baggins before the Black Riders do. Brackenbook is a fool to risk the doom of his people on his dislike of my looks. So they have some kind of quarrel back and forth, but we're about to figure out what that is here. And then these are all things I got up on starting this character. So what is Captain Brackenbook?
I don't like the look of those rangers one bit.
Did you wander here in the last night with those rangers? I do not like the look of those fellows one bit, but I let them stay on account of the Pale One's wounds. You say that the Black Wolves mean to attack us, but I did not believe it. Not without proof. Those brigands have always been about, and they are an unruly lot, but not murderous. I'll not be attacking them without good reason. If you must, talk to the folks around town and get their opinions. If they are on your side, I'll reconsider the ranger's warning. Let's see if I can scale that. I know I can scale the UI here just slightly. It's a little small for my liking. I can't really read the text here. Alerts, deeds, quest tracker. There we go. There, that's a little bit better for me. The radar can be a little bit bigger. think that's a little bit better. I can kind of move this down here a little bit. Maybe I should kind of scale that here slightly. The radar can, there it is, a little bit smaller right about there. Okay. Alright, so I have to see if Kate Henseed will believe my warning. Them Blackwolves ain't nothing but a bit of thievery now and again. They're a nuisance, nothing more.
Oh, this is intolerable.
If Captain Brackenbook says we're safe, then we're safe. He's always done a fine job of protecting our village. Why would the Blackwolves want to suddenly attack us now? But we know that the Black Riders are going to be coming.
Greetings, friend.
You think the Blackwolves meant to attack us? Don't be absurd. They harbor no love for us. But they haven't a leader, and they fight more among themselves than they do with outsiders. They couldn't raid a squirrel nest, let alone our town. Alright. And now we gotta go talk to this guy over here, Peg Pruner.
What can I do for you?
I see that your friend is wounded, and I hope it was not the Blackwoods that did it to him. I truly trust Captain Brackenbrook, for he has always kept us safe since he took charge of Archet. I won't argue with the captain, but I will help the injured fellow in any way that I can. So I gotta go tell Strider that these people don't believe me.
Alas for peaceful folk everywhere. It is an enormous task to convince them that evil people with evil intentions will commit evil deeds.
It seems that I cannot leave yet. Amdir needs my help, and I have pressing work to do in Archet to get these people ready for the impending storm. If you help me, perhaps I can leave before not tonight.
Before you try to fight, you must learn what skills you may from the trainer.
There is much to do, and you are new to the world of danger. As long as you wish to help Archet, it is most important that you hone your skills as captain. I would like you to assist me, but I wish to make sure you are ready for the evil trials you will face. Talk to the captain trainer in Archet. So he's probably right over here. And he's going to give me some skills.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I welcome you to Archet, fellow captain. I specialize in teaching warriors such as yourself useful skills and abilities. I presume you are here for just such a purpose. So here is a word of advice. Remember, a captain does not best serve his companions by running recklessly into the fray. Nay, it is when he stands behind and directs the efforts of his fellows that he truly shines. There he can see the weaknesses in his enemies or press his companions forward and inspire them to victory. Show me your skill using Devastated Blow.
What can I do for you?
Well done. As you grow, you will learn additional skills. forgot to equip these things here. There we go. So I got a new sword and gauntlets.
Do you feel confident in what you have learned?
Have you learned some new tricks of the captain? I can see that you have seemed more confident now. You're about to take on a most perilous task. If we fail, I fear that ruin will come to more towns than Archit alone. The Black Rider has brought the influence of Angmar to our very doorstep, Darethil. So much is at stake this day. Are you ready to begin your great venture?
Dear, my poor old friend. A shadow has crept over him.
The Black Rider that stabbed him is more fell than any creature you must meet in your travels. We have little time, and we must stretch that time we have by doing two things at once. Amdir needs medicine, Darethil, and quickly. Do you know of a plant called Kingsfoil? It has great power to heal. You should ask Captain Breckenbook if he knows any that grows in these parts. Offer him assistance as well, if it does not take you far out of the way. We must begin to work on him, and perhaps he will look more kindly upon you after you do him a good deed.
I
Kingsfoil, eh?
don't like the look of those rangers one bit.
'Tis a nice leafy plant that grows around Brownway's Folly, in a ruin in the south of here. Help yourself to as much as you'd like. We have no use for it. And as for your offer of assistance, I'll take you up on it. We are always in need of able hands, and you might as well earn your keep while you stay here with us. My best man, called the Cobb, is having trouble with wolves of late. Perhaps you could help him on your way to do your gardening job for the ranger. All right. Let's see here. Probably gonna do this one just because I'm soloing. So I got 1 point. This increases my damage of devastating blow, light of Elendil, pressing attack, and routing cry. Plus 2% light damage. Plus melee damage. Just do that one. There we go.
Well, well, if it isn't the rumor monger.
I've heard all about you, Darethil. As you can see for yourself, there aren't no Bergens causing problems. It's the wolves that threaten us lately. They seem to have gathered around Bronway's Folly, especially about the top of the ruins. Brackenbrook sent you to assist me, and assist me you shall. I would like you to look into the wolf problem we are having. I gotta go to these ruins and collect Kingsfoil and kill some of these wolves. Just scoot that over here. all these gift boxes. Here's some plants. Let's see if we can sidestep some of those guys. I have defeated the Wolf Master. There's a loot all button somewhere here. Always loot all. There it is. Okay, so we'll go back to Calder Cobb. Calder Cobb. Randall Cobb. Whee! Crunch. Keys and dresses and all these things to just fill up your inventory.
Impossible! A weakling like you defeated the Wolf Master?
Bah, I would have killed you myself if that fool Dirk Mudbrick weren't watching. No matter, I do not fear exposure. Brackenbrook will never believe you. He thinks I have served him loyally since I was a lad, but the old fool. Tell Brackenbrook whatever you like, but Archer will fall, and I'll make out with more gold than you can fathom. And you will die with the rest, if you do not make yourself scarce before tonight. So Calder Cobb is going to betray Brackenbrook. Kind of want to make my social options here. Not social, but UI. Options panel, character, deeds, opponents, competitors, quest tracker. Vitals. Chat, here we go. I want that to be darker and for the text to be bigger. Just a couple UI changes. Because playing on a wide monitor makes everything small. Okay. There we go. There. It's a little bit bigger now. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Strider and return the King's Foil to him.
Calder Cobb is a traitor. Danger has found you earlier than I predicted.
How did he know of you if he was at his post? And how did Blackwold know you were coming? Thank you for the risk you took to deliver the King's Foil. I will think upon this riddle while I prepare a cell for Amdir,
I
sorry.
cannot decide which is more dangerous right now. Calder Cobb's treachery or the ignorance of Captain Brackenbrook.
If Calder Cobb is his best soldier, I know Brackenbrook will not believe that he tried to have you ambushed by Blackwold. I did some asking around while you were gone, and there is a Blackwold brigand in the stocks across the lane from here. He is being held for highway robbery. You should question him about Calder Cobb. Some of these things are good, and some of these things are just not so good. Okay, yep, I gotta go talk to this guy in the stocks. Hey, you there, let me go. Calder Cobb can vouch for me.
Oi, you there! Let me go! Calder Cobb can vouch for me!
This idiot jailer won't heed me. Otto quiets down as you tell him you know of Calder Cobb's treachery. So, you think you know the plan? Don't be smug, it's too late. By now, the gears of war be turning down in the south, and quick. Soon, I'll be free and you'll be one in the shackles, or worse.
Greetings.
It is good to make your acquaintance, Darathiel. I notice you were questioning Otto. Does that mean that his mutterings have been truthful? Yes, I do believe that what you have come to Archet to tell. It is unprecedented, but all signs are showing that Blackbolt's meant to attack us. How is it that they have the means? If Brackenbrook does not believe you, you may tell him that I do, for what it's worth. Alright, let's go talk to Captain Brackenbrook.
How can you say this? Calder Cobb has been loyal to me since he was a boy. I suppose it would be wise to investigate your claim.
Does Ned speak true of his prisoner? If so, we would be wise to investigate Otto's threat of trouble in the south. I'll not question Calder Cobb's lifetime of loyalty, if there is no truth to back it up. But if you and Ned are right in your suspicion, this will be a very bad situation for us. Cal Sprigley's farm is to the south of here, near the gate of the town of Combe. If aught is going on, he'll know. Alright. There's a couple more people here I could talk to and get some quests from, so I think I'm going to do that.
Dear looks so changed since last night.
I almost feel like he's not a shadow, but when I look at him, like he isn't really there. How it makes me shiver. I saw Strider make a salve of Kingsfell for his wound, but Grammar always used a different remedy when a young brandy buck would get in a nasty splinter. Sweet bilberry tea. I smell bilberries by the water to the east of here as we passed in the night, which means they're in season. I would dearly like to make a pot for poor M. dear.
Hey, you there! I'm hungry.
You're hungry? I haven't eaten since some woman gave me a bit of bread and jam for breakfast this morning. Such fare is hardly meant to feed a rabbit, let alone a full-grown hobbit like me. If you get me proper food, I will reward you handsomely. I want something hearty and delicious. All right, well, we can do that on our way over to Combe. I love the starting areas so much. They're just so cute and fun. All the different fireworks, all these different things. Aha! The dragon fireworks are the best. Sleigh bell. Sweet. Little pocket item. Just to throw on there. And that can get destroyed. And I don't know what these... Oh, more fireworks. Come here, little piggy. Aha! Alright, well I got another skill. Let's see what this one is. Cutting attack. A bleed that deals damage over time. Nice. I like DPS. Or dots, I should say. Oh, I gotta go this way over to Sprigley Farm.
Greetings, friend.
A stranger, eh? You're the best thing that's happened to us all day.
If Brackenbrook sent you, I'll take you in. I'm afraid you're the best thing that's happened to us all day.
Our best hope is to get help from Cone, our neighbors. They will not let our chat fall to brigands.
I'm glad you're here. Some black wolves tried to attack us this morning, but we drove them off. We must get help from Combe, over the next town over. It's southwest of here, and not more than just a short journey away. They must bring their soldiers to Archit at once to help stave off the raid. Please make haste. I fear black wolves meant to attack tonight. The road here is crawling with brigands, but I pray you can make it safe to Combe.
Might I take a moment of your time?
My dad, on the other hand, my dad and the other farmhands, they gave chase to those brigands after the attack on our farm. I don't think the brigands expected us to put up such a fight after they surprised us. There weren't many of them, but I never saw them act so bold before today. Only problem is they ain't back yet. They ran off to the east, chasing the brigands into the woods. It was hours ago, though, and I was very worried. Could you look for them and bring them back safely? Alright, so we got a couple more quests along the way. So we gotta go get some berries and search for Walt Wheatley, Bill Haysphere, and Thornton Woodley. I don't have to kill any more of those guys. Thornton Woodley has been murdered by Black Bolts. Oh boy. Bill Haysphere. Looks like he's been murdered too. Get some of these berries here. Alright, so I got some berries for the tea for Amdir. I gotta find this other guy for Walt Wheatley. He's probably been murdered too, unfortunately. Okay. Hey, yeah. Ah. Shing. All these guys have been murdered. new cloak. Although I don't really care for many cloaks in the game, I'm just gonna make it invisible.
What can I do for you?
No, it can't be. My poor father and the others? No, it cannot be. It cannot. Will is silent for a long moment, his eyes closed, but after a great pause, he is roused. I will have my revenge upon those black wolves, or I will die trying. Archit will never fall to such murderous fiends. Let's see. I think I like the great swords. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with great swords on this character. Alright. So I need to go over to Comb again. The only gate is blocked. Archit is on its own. Okay. I got oopsies. Oh. I had stepped there earlier. I didn't step far enough forward in order to trigger that line of dialogue, and now I have to go back and talk to this guy again.
This cannot be.
Blocked?
I must write to Brackenbrook at once.
No, it cannot be. My men traveled to Combe only yesterday for delivery. That is bad news, Darethil. The captain must be informed of what's going on at once. Here is a note for Brackenbrook. He knows my scrawl. He will believe you now. Okay. Okay. We are good now. Alright, let's go talk to these hobbits
Lovely.
first.
This is sure to cheer on dear right up.
This will do nicely. It gives me something to munch on for a bit, at least.
will help Omdir feel better. I just know it.
Doesn't the bilberry tea smell delightful? It reminds me of my gamer, who made this for me when I was under the weather, even though my gamer is long gone. You were such a dear to collect those wild berries for me, so I shan't be taking all the credit. Why don't you bring me a nice brew to Amdir so he can thank you himself? You make sure he drinks it all up.
I thank you, but I have not the stomach to drink this now.
Does that smell of bilberries? That was very sweet of Caladine, and very good of you to fetch her the makings. I am all the sorrier for I cannot drink this now. I do not feel well enough for just now. I'll pretend to drink it. You must tell Celandine to enjoy her tea. Please, do not let her know her kindness was wasted on me.
Did my tea perk him up? I knew it would.
Bilberry tea always fixes me right up, and I know I wouldn't be especially sweet if it came from the both of us, Darethil. I know Amdir will be back on his feet soon. He is so brave. Cute. A might, a vitality, a couple other things. Alright, time to go talk to Brackenbrook.
What have I done?
As Brackenbrook reads the letter from Cal Springley, his face is blank. He reads it a second time, and only then does he look at you. I have been a fool. Oh, what have I done?
You cannot fathom just how wrong I have been.
I have trusted Calder Cobb and heeded his advice for a long time, even after my own son trying to warn me of this duplicity. My son John is a worthy hunter, but he has not set foot in this town for over 3 years. He will never forgive me for the things I said to him. Oh, what a fool I am. I told him he was not welcome in Archet, until he stopped behaving like a jealous child. Now he and his hunters are our only hope. But what can I do? He does not deserve to be dragged deeper into my folly. Nay, Archet must withstand this storm without help.
Do not despair. You have done well.
Indeed, better than I could have done. You earned Captain Brackenbrook's trust. You must appeal to his son John against his wishes. I must leave soon, and Archet will need all the help it can, even if a father's pride is at stake. I am confident you will be able to bring the hunters in and give this town a fighting chance. In the meantime, I must make haste. Amdir assures me he just needs rest. I can't go that way. I gotta go out and around.
What do you need?
Stella!
presume you're here to bring me ill news from town.
You've come from town, do you? I have been watching from the bounds. The skies have turned dark and fell, and there is a shadow of unrest over all of Archet, over men and beasts and trees alike. Let me guess, my father has not the wisdom to observe such things, so you heard of his exiled son and came to me for aid. Come then, out with it. I desire to hear what you have to tell.
Calder Cobb has shown his true colours at last.
I knew him to be evil-hearted, but my father is too trusting. He does not like to think of ill of people. His blindness wounded me, but he is a good man. So, to answer your question, yes, I will come to Archet's aid, and I and my fellows. I am a hunter and a skilled warrior, trained by my father and captain, and I would rather die than sit idly by while foul brigands crash upon a decent peoples. Let us see what there is to see before the storm is upon us. While I gather my warriors and my weapons, you should sneak into the Blackwoods' roost and uncover their plan of attack for tonight. Before you go, I want to make you an offer. What we have learned about the Blackwood unnerves me. I'm concerned that if we do not move swiftly enough, the danger we face could multiply. We would be best served if you had a steed to call upon, and I am willing to offer one to you if you wish. Exactly, and then completing this quest can only be done once each server. If you log out before completing this quest, it will be removed from your quest. Let's restore. Very good. Let's get you started. Aw, cute little quest. To purchase this quest, click on this button on the lower left, the dialog quest window that says unlock quest. This will bring you to the web store. Sure. Cool. Excellent news. Accepting this mount will carry you to and from battle, but is not fit for fighting. Sweet. It's nice that they give you that, because you just have to purchase the riding skill. Alright, I kind of want to just ride that slower mount just for fun. A little extra steed. It's slow, but cute. Alright, so I have to defeat Dugan and gather information about the intended Blackwolf raid. I gotta go into that little stronghold there. Little fort. The letter inside that satchel tells that the Black was meant to attack tonight with the help of Angmar. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so we gotta go back to talk to John and tell him that they plan on attacking tonight, which we already knew, so he can come and help us.
Good work, my friend.
Good work, Darethil, and fast too. This will be a great boon to Archit. Now we'll be able to counter their efforts with proper strategy.
I believe there is hope for us yet. We only need a strategy.
What an excellent find, Darethil. These folk among Angmar sound like evil foes. But at least we know what they are up against. What we are up against. The plans also show a map that points to the old east path, which is just near here. We all avoid that path, save for Atli Spiderbane, a visitor from east of the Misty Mountains. Speak with Atli and learn what he can tell you about the path. We can use that path to our advantage if we manage to successfully scout it. This guy's got a thing too. Have you had a long day, friend? And more dangers await. You should take some rest. There is a bedroll just over there you can use. I will wake you if anything happens. The bedroll is more comfortable than you expected, or perhaps you are more tired than you realize. You close your eyes, and before long you are lost in dreams. This is new. Whoa, cool. Lady Gladriel.
Listen to my words. I am Galadriel, the Lady of the Golden Wood. Do not be afraid, my friend. Your people are short-lived, but the fate of Middle-earth is yours to command. I will not long disturb your sleep. I can visit you in dreams for only a short time. I have looked into my mirror and seen much that worries me. Let me show you.
I have seen lighted windows in the evil city of Karndu. The dread land of Angmar stirs. Shadows once stretched forth from Angmar to threaten Middle-earth. I fear they will again. That's pretty cool. I've never seen it before. The Bridge of Khazad-dûm in Moria. It's the Fellowship. My mirrors show me much else I do not understand. Oh shit. Is that the Balrog? Ooh. It's Gandalf. This is sick. I've never seen these cutscenes before. You shall not pass. Some of this may come to pass, or none of it. That is the nature of my mirror powerful. Of my mirror's power. Eastfold. Rohan? All of Middle Earth is endangered by the return of Sauron. Yes. He's sick. We need strength, wisdom, and courage if we are to oppose him. Men, elves, dwarves, hobbits, all free folk must stand together. Lothlorien?
You are near to wakefulness. The last tendrils of sleep will soon release you. You ask why I wanted to show you this? It is for one reason. I saw you in my mirror, not once or twice, but often. Whether you desire it or not, your fate is tied to that of Middle-earth. Do not forget my words when you awaken. The free peoples of Middle-earth will have need of you. You must not fail them.
Cool. That sounds like a most curious dream. I never have dreams like that, friend. I would not wish to have such. I
At your service.
I know all about the old East path. There are spiders everywhere. When you kill one, another takes its place. If we were to make use of the path at all, we should fight our way through and ensure that it is still blocked at the walls of Archit. The spiders will do some work for us against the Black Bolts, and what the spiders don't deal with, we shall come from afore and behind with our axes and our blades, and we will fall upon them like a mighty cave coming down. Alright, we gotta go to defeat some spiders. What is this? The brigand scout met his doom at that dead end of the old east path.
A dead end will surely work in our favor.
That is good news. A dead end at the end of the path will work in our favor. The brigands will be slowed, and they will have the spiders at their heels. And the hunters will come from behind while the soldiers attack the head. I will go to Archer to rally them and ready them for the storm that awaits them tonight. Quickly, Calder Cobb is making his move against Archet, and wicked men of Angmar are lending him and the Blackwold's strength. We must go to the town's defense at once. Return to me when you are prepared. Alright, this is it. Are we ready to go? Very well.
John Brackenbrook and his hunters have reached the outskirts of Archet to find it already ablaze. A desperate struggle to save their village is about to begin. Hopefully, you have arrived in time.
They have spotted us. We move
We have
now.
no time to lose.
There is not much time to lose. Already the town burns. We have only a short time to rest here before they see that we have broken through the east wall. I fear we are less safe by the moment.
We must save Ned.
Well done, Darathil. Amdir is close by. He escaped the slaughter at the Badger. You have to help him. Defend the Badger. Those Blackwolves want the Hobbit and the Captain. I saw something in the flames. Go after him. You must save them. No.
Archet must still be saved.
Calder Cobb and Otto's treachery were just the beginning of this battle, I fear. We must find a way to the Mad Badger Inn. Peg has left us a way into the marketplace. Perhaps there is a way through here. Follow me.
There are more up ahead.
You fight well, Darathil, but I fear the worst is yet to come.
We must find my
The
father
marketplace is
before
safe
it's
for
too
now,
late.
but we must press on. If we tarry too long, we will lose all of Archet. We must find another way into the center of town. There's all Spiderbane.
Hartley is ahead. All must not be lost. Well met, friend. Is the crafting hall safe?
A group of Blackwolves entered that building yonder long ago. John, together, We surely can take them to reclaim this area. Yeah.
Although the Mad Badger burns, I still hold out hope.
You have fared well, my friend, but all might be lost nonetheless. We have protected the market square and the crafters area. Already, the Badger burns. Perhaps my father is still alive, but I hold little hope. Follow Atli and me. We will defend what is left of this town to death if we must. We are almost there, my friend. My father will still be alive, I believe, if I believe it.
Father, I knew you would survive.
I'm alive, son, but I grow weary from the fight. Does Archet fall now? I agree. I will guard the hobbits and the injured man. Can you help the attackers at bay? They approach.
Defend us!
Yeah.
No more time for games. We come for the ranger.
What have you done, Caldecott? What have you begun? You have always been blind to where I am concerned, Captain, but perhaps you begin to understand me. All I know is that you betrayed your home, your peoples. You should be ashamed. Enough talk, Emmett. Amdir is now a servant of Mordor. Come, Dunedain. Yes, master. Oh shit. What is happening? Caldecott, finish what you have come to do. Gladly, I will have the power in Archet now, Bracken.
Father! No! What misery has befallen us? My father was right to trust no one.
This is a sad day indeed. Archet is burned and my father is dead, and the ranger was taken by evil men, if men they can be called. Now all we can do is wait for the flames to die down. Then with luck we may begin to rebuild our poor town. What tragedy has befallen us this night, but we defeated the Black Wold menace. I think it will be long ere they grow so bold again, with or without the help of the evil masters from Angmar.
With the Black Wolves' attack foiled, the people of Archet have begun to rebuild. Yet not all hurts are so easily mended. The fate of the Ranger Amdir remains uncertain and may have dire consequences for Breland. But hope remains that he may yet be saved.
Greetings.
The loss of my father is a painful one, but my pain is no greater than any other here in Archet. The people of Archet regard you as a hero, and I agree with them, Darethil. Without your quick thinking, we would have lost more lives. You were the one who faced down the evil men and drove them and many of the Blackwolves from the woods surrounding our town. We owe you much. It is good to know that the grim dark growing across the land will have such fierce adversaries as yourself.
Stay a moment.
As we prepare for the Blackwood assault and stood at the defense of Archet, many of the good folks in this town perish, both within the gates and beyond. The battle was great, but in the end, we defeated the brigands' onslaught. Some of the good men who were lost still remain unburied, but the people of this town have their hands full with their own great losses. It would be to our shame if those unburied bodies were dishonored by wild beasts. I would ask this one favor of you. Seek out those poor men and grant them honor in death. Dirk Mudbrook fell at the sheep farm southwest of Archet. Nate Whisperwood died defending the Hunter's Lodge, and Cal Springley's farmhand, Will Wheatley, perished in the battle just to the west of Bronway's Folly.
Stay a moment.
Ah, fine day to you. It is good to see the backs of the Blackenwolves broken and peace settling over Archet once more. Now we can concern ourselves with less dire problems. Actually, you might be able to help with one of those problems, if you are interested. There seems to be an illness spreading among the local boars, and a terrible affliction must be, for the beasts are more hostile than normal. We really must put an end to this illness, and the only way to slay those afflicted. Would you do this? Alright. So I got two of these heralds, and one of them is Herald of War, which enlists a herald you can carry Banner of War into battle, increases the damage dealt by those around it. And then the Herald of Hope, this banner increases the mitigations of those around it. So mitigations, I think, are defense. Yes, that's defense and that's more attack. And I got some dies for my gear. Let's finish up a couple of these quests here. I got a gift from John Brackenbrook. Some more dies. I got a wallet. Got some more heals and more things. So we have to go get some outfits. Okay. Alright. I think that's a good place to stop. So we saved Archet, but Archet is all burned down now, and we're trying to help them recover. Um, I like the captain so far. It's fun. It's interesting. It's interesting that you have to use shouts to start your attack from far away, and then you can get skills that proc once you use those shouts, and then you have some standard melee. Um, you've got some standard melee attacks, and then there is a damage over time. Also a healing here. You can summon heralds at your side, and I don't know if they actually attack or not, but they definitely have damage or health and let's see if I dismiss him. Let's call this guy Herald of Hope. And then can I tell him to go like attack things? Maybe. All right, so I think we'll stop there on this one. It's been fun. It's been real, and at times it's been real fun. So we'll pick this up next time. Thanks for watching.